Hello, 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 soul loves. It's Kimberly with Celestial Juju. We got more and more going on this weekend. We've got Mercury moving into Aquarius, where it's been hanging out in Capricorn. But it's still in the sign ruled by Saturn if you use traditional houses. And in modern astrology, Aquarius is Uranus, which is, fly your freak flag. So we're going to see structures and a combination of energies coming in and how you expand within in a structure. Okay. So, and there's some other goings on, and I'll do individual recordings for the other transits that are happening that's part of it, because Saturn is also doing a conjunct with the sun. So I'm going to do a big one on that. And then the Venus, I've already talked about the Venus conjunct with Neptune on my last video. If you go back and look at it, and I may add some individual stuff to that. Okay, so where are we at with this? The Mercury transit in Aquarius is about lightening it up. Yes, it's going to bring light into our lives and expansion as we get off of the bus and ready to ride our unicorns. So we'll be looking through the rose-colored glasses, which I happen to have on right now. So this whole energy, you'll feel the shift this weekend. And it's where it's swapping out that more, I want to say solid kind of constricted energy into, this expansion into the Aquarian energy. And it's going to be here till March 3rd, I think. I may be wrong. I've all of a sudden I've lost my train of thought with my dates. Okay, so it's going to bring changes, new ideas, excitement in uncharted territories, and in both our minds in the world around us. So hold on to it, because also Mars and Cryon are teaming up together to give a boost of energy to keep moving forth and on our healing journeys, to go ahead and be curious and to embrace the new and the unexpected. So it is a time that you may have communication from, outside worlds, outside sources. So the Mercury in Aquarius encourages us to think beyond the box. I may have already said that. And Mercury, it'll be there from the 11th to the March 2nd. Okay, let's see. It's planets, ideas. Aquarian can be kind of cool-headed and detached, so it can it won't feel as stern as it did while it was in Capricorn. And it'd been in Capricorn for a while because it went retrograde. So Mercury stayed and hung out there for quite some time, and then now it's moving into the communication and what it's going to be bringing into us and the abilities that are there for us. So from the degree of emotional detachment and unclouded by murk of feelings, the Mercury in Aquarius can pan out and take a wide angle view of the circumstances and give you a new perspective. So one of the other things that we may be seeing this month is even more of the integration with AI, and AI with the business and the structures and like the reaching out to it, and how humanity is going to take that and actually utilize it. I know people are on the fence with this, but you all, it's here. It's not going away, and it's been here, but the way it's integrating into society, and we'll have to have discernment on what's the Maya and what's the truth of the intelligence and where it's coming from. So we may see a lot of high functioning, AI, even more so during this time period, and then how that's going to move and what it's going to do into our future, and how we're going to utilize that. Okay, so I'm going to go through all the signs, And I'm starting with Capricorn because it's saying goodbye to you, Capricorn. It's like been a nice little visit and it's time for me to move on. So, Capricorn rising, we're doing rising. Okay, you listen up. It's your rising sun and moon. So, listen to all of it because it's Capricorn rising. That you have to know your birth time to do that. So, this is like the cake. And then the sun is the icing, and the moon is the sprinkles, the toppings, the extras. Okay. So if you have any of those placements, and all of us have all of these somewhere within, our own embodiment of our energy and what we're doing. So Capricorn rising individuals, you may find that your unconscious thoughts and beliefs become more progressive and forward thinking as the Mercury moves into Aquarius. And this placement can bring a deeper understanding of the collective consciousness and the ways in which their beliefs impact their reality, and then and the discernment that you'll have of what's not yours, okay, in your own container. So it's going to bring a greater focus on and introspective to your personal transformation. So Aquarius, you may find a sense of self becomes more innovative and unconventional, which lots of times you are anyway, as Mercury moves into your sign. And the placement can bring up a greater focus of individuality and the desire to break away from limiting norms and patterns. So it's time for self-expression and communication and be true to one's authentic self. So into Pisces individuals, you may find that your values and beliefs are becoming more progressive, forward thinking, as Mercury moves into Aquarius. This placement can bring greater focus on innovation and unconventional approaches to personal finances and material possessions. It also can bring up a deeper understanding of the connection between thoughts and abundance. So let go of any of those limiting beliefs of that and be yourself and bring it all in to have the abundance in your life. And that's for everybody. Okay, so Aries, you may experience a shift in the way you communicate and express. As Mercury moves into Aquarius, the placement can be a greater focus on progressive and innovative forms of self-expression, as well as a desire to break free from the limiting communication patterns. Cancer, you're in the song of life and mysteries. It's impossible to ignore these energies. Wait a minute. I lost something there. So as this energy moves through you, you may be reflecting on your space, what you're going to bring into it, and changes in your environment, and what how that feels comfortable to you. Okay, Leo, you may express a shift in the way you approach relationships and partnerships. You may be letting go with some partnerships and moving into how you really want to express yourself. This placement can bring about innovative and unconventional ideals relating with others, and as well as the desire of independence within partnerships. And that could even be partnerships at work. Okay. And the placement can also bring communications and focus on collaboration and teamwork in relationships. So Virgo may find that your thoughts and communication style become more progressive thinking too during this, since you are ruled by Mercury, and with Mercury being in Aquarius. This placement can bring a deeper understanding of the collective consciousness in ways which your thoughts and communication impact the collective. Your thoughts and communication impact the collective. Okay. This is also a time for transformation and breaking away from limited belief patterns in your communication with others. Libra, you may find that your sense of adventure and desire for new experiences is amplified. This placement can bring greater openness and new ideas and philosophies, as well as a desire to expand your minds and explore the new frontiers. Um, it's a time for making connections with individuals from different backgrounds and cultures. Scorpio, you may find that your professional and public image is becoming more progressive and forward thinking. This placement can bring focus on innovation and unconventional approaches to your career and reputation, and it may bring opportunities for networking and collaboration in the professional world. Yeah, I am Libra with Scorpio rising, so it's like that's what I'm doing. I'm out here doing it on YouTube and hanging out with you all in this container. Sagittarius, you may experience a shift in your social circle and types of individuals that you attract, as the placement can bring greater focus on friendships and community, as well as desire for progressive and innovative forms of networking and connection. It's also a time for expanding your network and connection with like-minded individuals. Okay, that's all we got for that. Yeah, okay, because I started with Cap. So thank you. Thank you so much for incarnating and being here at this time we call now, being the gift that you are to humanity. Embody that gift. Be you and all that you've brought to us. So next is coming up, this new moon, and so I'm going to do a whole thing on the new moon, and the new moon in Pisces in the conjunct with Saturn, and with a glimpse of what this is going to bring to us, as Saturn is going to be finishing off this last degree in Aquarius. So there'll be a video on it, and then one on the moon itself, and what this new moon on the 19th is for you. So yeah, okay, that's where we're at. So thank you so much. So like, share, and be yourself. Yes, bring it in. Bye.